Tour Stories / The Check-In is made possible by our friends over at Izotope. You know Izotope, and you know they are the best in audio repair, mixing, mastering, and general audio magic, like removing the heater sound that's going on right now. Thank you, Spectral Denoise. Head over to izotope.com for frequent deals on plugins for audio restoration, mixing, mastering, and more. That's izotope.com. Tour Stories is supported by the great Distrokid. As you know, Distrokid connects direct to TikTok with exclusive access to your TikTok artist account. What's new at Distrokid? You can do unlimited instant mastering. You can distribute your music videos, and the newest, greatest thing, Bandzoogle, where you can build a website and a store in minutes. And of course, they have an app, which is a delight to post new songs and get paid. Tour Story listeners get 30% off at distrokid.com/VIP/Tour Stories. Distrokid. Get your music out there. I'd like to welcome our newest sponsor, Schecter Guitars. Yes, I play drums, but in my band, I am the lead guitarist and I play Schecter. Schecter makes a wide variety of guitars in various styles, all high quality built with the best materials and pickups, beautiful fretboards, and always a comfortable feel. The bonus with these high quality instruments is that they are priced right. I just ordered 2 guitars. The one I can tell you about is the Robert Smith Ultra Cure in Black Pearl. Also consider heading over to the Schecter Custom Shop and find yourself a premium USA-built instrument and have it shipped straight to your door. Head over to schecterguitars.com. You'll be there for a while, trust me. James Petralli, how's it going?
It's going well. How are you?
Good. I went to Italy this summer, as you can tell.
Did you? Petralli. Yeah.
I did, actually. It was fantastic. And I wasn't rocking and rolling. I was actually on vacation. It was fun. But
That's
I was
amazing.
showing my family some of my rock and roll haunts. I don't know if they were having fun with that or not.
Where did you go?
Rome and Florence.
Okay, cool. I've never been.
Oh, you haven't?
No, I went to Bologna for, I know, I went for a really, it was beautiful driving through, but it was one of those things, I went, played the gig, slept, I walked around like a few blocks and flew out the next day. Chaotic, didn't really see much.
There's a reoccurring theme on this podcast, which is talking about auto grill. Did you go to an auto grill, a gas station on the freeway?
Oh, yeah, I must have, yeah.
Like fantastic food?
I don't know if I really... Yeah, no, I didn't. Okay, so I guess I definitely went to gas stations, but nothing is really striking me. The food is much better.
Yes, it is.
Just in general, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
How's it going? Where are you?
I'm in my little shed recording studio behind my house.
California still?
Yeah, still California. Yeah, we survived the fires. I think I talked to you before the fires.
We did. And so you are in Altadena? I couldn't remember if it was Pasadena or Altadena.
Yeah, it's technically Pasadena, but we're in a part of Pasadena that like goes like up into Altadena. So we're like 2 blocks from the fire line. Gnarly.
Yeah.
Gnarly.
How'd you do through that experience?
It's like how are you doing is probably it's still. Okay. I mean, we're I feel really lucky to still have a house, and at like 6:30 when the fire started, it was so close, like, and the wind just chose a different direction. So, it was super scary. I was here. I was like, just in it on my roof with,
wow.
But yeah, it's been brutal. The kids, my son's school burned down. So it's been a really chaotic year for him. Like bouncing around, just like had the roughest time with elementary school, like
Poor guy.
COVID kindergarten and
Right.
you know, cross country move, and now this. But you know, we're doing okay. It's crazy. You know, you go up 2 blocks and it's like nothing is there. So you know, we've been here basically the whole time. We left for a week and then we're back in our house. So it's been complicated, and you know, just kind of got to manage it all the time. But we're doing
Yeah,
okay.
from what you know, we were just at the anniversary. Anniversary seems to have like some sort of celebrational connotation to me, which I
Yeah.
don't like saying it, but it is the actual anniversary not too long ago. And I heard a lot of positive things about the community getting it together and keeping it together.
Yeah. I mean, there are a lot of things to be, you know, to look forward to for sure. And the people here are really great. I mean, we're here to stay. It's just a crazy time in this community, crazy time in this country. It's like,
Yes.
buckle up.
Yeah. The least I can say about it. I guess I'm buckled up and now I'm just waiting for another crazy ass thing to happen. Take it in the face.
Man. Yep.
As we talked about a little bit earlier, this is the second time you've been on the show. You're like, I think you deserve like a silk jacket or something. I need to make
Man,
one.
I would love
Second timer, and there's a reason this new single is fucking insane, dude. I love it.
that. Thanks.
To sound as stupid as I can. It's very visceral. My response to this record, and the expression feels very visceral to my ears.
Thank
It
you.
is the most sonically robust and loud and aggressive White Denim so far. It's got a wide mix of voices, if you will. But it's really tied together by this surliness and assertiveness, maybe aggressiveness, but it still retains this hooky kind of smooth pop in there. You sneak that in still.
That's cool.
And really, like, I was giving it some thought again because I've talked to you before, and it's kind of considering White Denim, which has been almost 20 years, right?
Yeah, I think, you know, 20 years since our first release, but I mean,
Yeah.
we've been working on it for 21 years now.
Yeah.
It's crazy.
And this really illustrates, like, you just keep expanding your songwriting. It's a real thing to my ears.
Thank you. All right, I'm glad to hear it.
And I guess we kind of hinted at it. This does seem like it is a pretty clear expression of your perspective, maybe on the fires in your life and the fucked up world we have.
Yeah,
I mean, at least the visceral feeling, at the very least, if not the words as well.
Yeah, I think that, you know, I'm what's direct to me is probably, you know, in terms of the lyrics, like what feels really direct to me is probably not going to feel that way to the modern listener. You know, I'm still into metaphors and you know, like I kind of am frustrated by like the blatant nature of everything these days. So yeah, I'm still sticking to, you know, at least somewhat of a, I hate to sound like an asshole, but literary kind of approach to
Mm-hmm.
to that aspect of it. But yeah, the visceral musical approach is definitely forward on this as well. It's crazy. Like Lock and Key is like three years old, and I mean, a lot of this material I've been working on in this weird, like, old man shed back here
Mm-hmm.
for years. But the timing of it and the message of it is like things that I wrote, you know, in the last go round we had with this administration are, you know, sadly still super relevant and
Right.
you know, still slowly moving in a circle, I guess. So maybe good for me in a way.
Well,
But I was, you know, like eight months ago, when I delivered the record finally, I was like, is any of this going to resonate at this point? It feels like ancient to me now. But
Oh,
you know,
it
yeah,
feels, yeah,
it's
I'm
hitting.
yeah, it certainly doesn't feel like it's 3 years ago by any means. It feels right on the nose. There's some aggressive
Yeah.
rock and roll out there. Thankfully, everyone talks about, the Geese these days. And,
Oh yeah, that's right. Yeah.
people seem to love Geese. I love Geese. And I think anyone who likes Geese is going to dance their pants off to Lock and
We'll
Key.
see. Yeah, we'll see. I think that
Not to compare it to Geese
I
totally, but it just, in the rock
I
realm,
think
there
it's
is,
fair.
yeah,
I think it's fair. I remember I had a couple of manager friends when that 3D Country record came out that
yeah.
sent the record to me, and they're like, "Yo, do you know this kid?" I'm like, "No." I wonder. I think that the young people have, we all have access to the same stuff. I definitely feel a connection there
Yeah,
with what
yeah.
that group is doing, though. Yeah.
And when I first heard, and I've had this a couple times, I get sent music and it was just kind of stacked up. This link was stacked up for Lock and Key. And I listened to it. I was really taken aback and I was like, this is wild. And
Yeah.
I was watching the video as well. And I totally didn't know it was white denim. Like I knew it was a week before, and then I
Mhm.
just listened to it without reading, whatever the circumstances was. And I had to go back and I was second guessing. I was like, is this the wrong? I don't know. It
Yeah.
was very, very surprising to me. But man, what a tune. Can you tell me where this hard ass funky blues shit's coming from?
I just have always liked that stuff.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, it's always kind of been present in what we've done. Like we've had eras where we're on like major labels with expectations, and maybe if we delivered something like that, then they would have been like, we need to get somebody in the room to like make this like more palpable, or is that the right word?
Sure.
Yeah, I get.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
no. You know what I'm trying to say,
Yeah.
um, like smooth some of the edges a little bit,
Right.
like get it. So we definitely have experienced a lot of that, but now I'm just like in this little 200 square foot shed with all
Mm.
this gear like piled up, and nobody really to tell me to not
No
do
referees
something.
in there?
So yeah, no referees. I mean, I have the family like 15 feet away, and I keep some things in check. I work like 9 to 5, and make
Nice.
dinner and do that kind of stuff. And so yeah, I just spend a lot of time and energy learning how to make things sound the way that I kind of have always wanted to.
Right.
This is the first one that I've been like the first two, really. This one and the last one I'm hands on with like capturing the sounds, and even making a lot of them. Like the drum part at the beginning of the song is like a Bo Diddley like kind of shaker on that tom right there, that
Mm. Yeah.
obscenely
That white
large old, yeah,
pearl.
Slingerland.
Yeah.
Yeah, with like the calfskin maraca, like
Mm-hmm.
playing that thing, like the getting that sound, and then it cuts to like a larger studio that I rented with a much better drummer than me, this guy Matt Young, and then it kind of cuts back and forth. It's like stuff that years ago I would have been watching the clock, like standing over an engineer's shoulder, like, what if we
Yeah.
did this? What if we, and you just like don't have time to do that kind of thing. So now in this way of working, I do have time to really sit and massage an arrangement and make it happen. And
Yeah.
another positive thing with the pandemic is I can do things like this, where I talk to the winds player, and I'm like, Eric Dolphy, Captain Beefheart playing the saxophone, like I can give him direct references like that, and then cut him loose, and he gives me back really wild shit. It's really intuitive. So it's just kind of open those ways of collaborating. Everybody's got an SM7
Yeah.
and one good channel now. So a lot of that.
And then what they're singing on Lock and Key is that I can't remember. Is this? I mean, you're shouting.
Yeah, it's.
Is this one of
I
your
tried to
first?
leave that vocal like really bare too. There's like no processing, no reverb.
Yeah,
Yeah,
you're
I
hitting it
waited.
perfectly.
Well, I
You
did.
know,
I did 5 takes, and it's mostly one take. I kind of like lorded over the session all day, and
hmm
didn't play an instrument. And in the last hour of that session, I was like, I would like to put a scratch vocal on it before we leave. You know, and the engineer Carly Bond was like already wrapping cables, and she was like, okay, we'll let you do it. And I ended up getting it. So it was, you know, all the pin up energy of not really playing and trying to produce from a distance, like kind of let it out there. It was fun. It took me a few days to recover.
let's hear it. Is that cool?
Let's do it. Yeah.
All right, here we go.
On the 13th day, God created Denim.
Bobble my beak with lotion, babe. But baby blue eyes look deep like an ocean, babe. To see lots of bootlickers like to learn this trade. I hope you can tell I don't need them all, I know my name. Though I'm happy to repeat it, please remain seated. The beast I'm feeding, cash cropping, power bottom, spinning topper. No one taught them holy smoke is long forgotten. Check me out. Why did you come out to play when you could keep your critics all locked away? I take out my tumors and put the lumps in your teeth. You're sucking like a mosquito, and I was born ready to bleed. Yeah. I'm under like a key, baby, hey. I'm under like a key, keep it safe. I'm under like a key, turn away. Like a key, baby, hey. All along the green line, see people cradle devotions, babe. If you just wanted to waste my time, maintain a steady emotion, babe. You say you think it's a sin? I think you know what it is. Take a walk across your city, mouth running like paint, and then you wanna cover your lips. You cheated. I'm undefeated. You don't believe it. I don't need it. Paranoia, shopping for the satin goya, pig destroyer, something for you. This employer won't back down. My daddy is fucking Norman Bates. You put your hand in my pocket. You teach me how to hate. Well, I cried heat, babe. The day he stalked away. Now I burn me, babe.
How many people are playing on that tune? It's so dense. I ask because I imagine it live.
I think it's 6. There's like 15 of me.
Yeah.
You know, like doing little, like I have stuff like this exercise weight and, you know, like little, so my hands are in there a lot. But there's drums, bass, clavinet were all cut live.
Okay. Yeah, I should have asked it more that way because I can only imagine it live. It's just so glued together.
So that, yeah, the rhythm section, that was one take in the studio, and they just kind of played along to my guide track, which most of my demo is still in the song. So I just cut like a framework to a click track, and they learned it and shredded it.
I tried to learn it this morning.
Oh yeah?
Tried to do a one take on it. You would have been disappointed. I missed a lot of turnarounds and stuff.
Yeah. You know, I mean, these guys, they took notes, and you know, they were working off the page. But it was like there was a moment when I had them pull it up, and I was like, "This is what's next." And we had just done another song that the keyboard player wrote, that is super complicated too. So yeah, I wore them out that day. They definitely had, the deer in the headlights kind of thing on that first playback in the studio. But
Yeah.
within a couple hours, we had it together. It was a good day.
Yeah, and it has that magic where as I said, I sat down just trying to rip through it. I consciously tried not to, when I'm gonna do an interview, I don't want to pick a song apart technically as a drummer, but I did it this morning, and I was like, fuck. It has that magic where it is kind of complicated, but if you just listen to it, enjoy the music, it doesn't sound complicated at all.
Yeah. The thing that makes this complicated are just like idiosyncratic decisions in like when things are going to happen, how many times things happen. And that's kind of the thing with White Denim's music, is it sounds complicated because there's like, I don't want to sound like an asshole. Like I don't have proper training. I think that this should happen 3 times here and then 7 times here. And then when the actual musicians come in, they're just kind of like, all right, dude. And then, more actual musicians hear it and they're like, wow, this is insane. This is like prog music. But to me, it's like folk music. It's like a weird piece of folk art.
I may have asked you this last time but do you typically write on one instrument? Do you just sit down with a guitar?
I have to force myself to sit down with the guitar these days. And lock and key is one of those things. It's like I haven't, I feel like it had been a while since I've really made like a riff song, and I think that reacting to the reception of the last record, it was like I need to write a guitar-centric riff song. And so that was a very intentional thing. But I mean, really for me, I've been playing flute really poorly and drums really poorly. Now I know how to like quantize things and like I have this sampler over here that I've been getting really into. It's a Kai rack sampler that's old. And then I have an SP404 loaded with like, kind of shitty 808 samples and other things like that. So that's I have the most fun with like synths and mixing that with one shots of acoustic drums. So like making a groove and then that's kind of how I've been doing it the past couple of years. And then guitar will be like the last thing. Like I have it in my mind a lot of times, like what if I just don't play guitar at all on any of these records? Like it's a weird thing. Like I love it. I've spent a lot of time doing it, but like the culture around guitar and guitar music and how I fit into it, there's a little rub there. Like I feel like I feel like I have. There's like kind of a macho, like, prog guitar guy thing that doesn't really sit that great with me. So I kind of leave it in the corner as long as possible. But for lock and key, I kind of let it hang out.
That's a real riff.
Yeah, it's a riff. That's true.
And to that, I haven't seen White Denim in probably about 15 years. Do you play guitar and sing when you play live?
I do. Yeah, I still play guitar and sing. I have a dream to be able to afford to delegate it all and just kind of hold a microphone and play these samplers and be, like even have like a little mixer that I could dub the players with. But as it stands, we're still doing clubs and I'm still holding the guitar.
Right. And do you have some shows coming up?
I do. Yeah, I have a bunch of shows coming together. There's only like 10 announced. But yeah, we're looking at a lap of the States again and over the summer, and then doing a European run in the fall, which will see us hopefully in Spain, which I've never really spent any time there. And the statistics say that people listen to White Denim in Spain, and I need to get there. Right. So
England too, I'm assuming. I think the English like White Denim, right?
the English, that's that's kind of our anchor. It keeps me my connection with the Brits keeps me in the game for sure.
You're not your bread and butter, but your crumpets and some sort of spread.
Some sort of weird.
That was terrible. I knew that was going to be terrible, though.
I can't think of what is that. Vegemite is like Australian.
I know
right?
that even makes it even worse. That's great. The crumpets and Vegemite. Listen to those Americans make inaccurate jokes. And what about the instrumentation for these tunes?
So I'm kind of building the band right now. I have a meeting with a guitar player that doubles on steel, but it's essentially the same group. I have Matt Young, who's amazing. He's like Christopher Cross's and like sailing dude, and Eric Johnson. Do you remember that dude?
Oh yeah,
Cliffs of Dover. He plays with those guys, and so he's just like a UNT kind of shredder dude that's been with me for like five years. He's playing drums. Michael Hunter is the keyboard player. We're going on, I think, 10 years with him, 11 years with him now. I could be wrong about that. This kid from Atlanta, Daniel Hyman, is the bass player for the touring group. And then I'm looking at a guitar player, potentially another keyboard player, to cover some of the like mellotron kind of things and also sing. There's a lot of duets on this record.
There are, yeah.
Yeah, so I kind of need to not avoid those tunes, But generally, I only play like seven or eight of the new songs, and then kind of lean into catalog for stuff. So,
right.
But I would like to play some of the duets. So getting another vocalist in the mix is kind of top priority right now too.
I have a touring production idea. You don't have to like it at all, but I think Man and White Denim should go on tour together so you can just share band. He always has shredders too.
Yeah.
That doesn't include myself. I've been a man, but
yeah. Do you know Cyrus Gramani?
Yeah.
Yeah, he played a bunch on this record. There are like two or three songs that he played on. He's
right
not
up
trying
his
to.
alley.
Yeah, Cyrus is crazy. My dog came in to visit.
All right,
Sergio. Yeah, look at this dude.
Serge.
It's my best friend.
Hey there. Does he have black and white with curls? Is that what I'm seeing?
Yeah.
Or not?
Yeah. We're very matching these days. Yeah, he's a Bernedoodle.
All right.
And he's my buddy.
I have a golden doodle.
You do?
Yeah.
They're great. The grooming though. Come on with the grooming. I know.
He looks like a bear gorilla right now, and everyone loves that, but it's too much for him.
Yeah, I know.
Good for hugs.
Yeah, really good.
All right. When you get out there, travel safe. I hope to see.
Will.
I'm going to be on tour a lot this summer, so maybe I can catch you somewhere outside of being home.
Are you going out with Cold War kids? Is that the? Yeah. Cool.
So I hope we see each other on the road out there. All right. So the record comes out April 24th. Bella Union.
Yep.
Sweet.
That's right. Bella Union, April 24th.
I just started DJing again, and
cool.
I did 45s recently. And is there any 45s coming out? 7-inch singles with this sucker?
No, I don't think so. That would be cool. You want one?
Yeah.
A 45 of this song?
Yeah.
Okay. I'll see if I can do it. I also have like a cover of Set It Off by Strafe that I've been working on.
Really?
Yeah, that would be really, it might have to be a 10-inch though. But yeah, are you strict 45?
No, I'm not.
No, I could do a radio edit for it. But I've developed a relationship with this pressing plant up the street, so I might be able to do a short run. I love 7 inches, but I don't. I mean, it's such a weight as like a band trying to sell records. Like nobody buys them except for us.
I know. I don't. It's
heads,
it's really strange. And the other interesting thing about them is that there's such it's so diverse. Like some of them sound so good. and they're so loud. Like I have this Creation 45 that is just blows every time I play it. People just walk in, whether they know it or not. They're like, "Why does that sound so good?" And then some don't sound so good, but there's such a diversity in the way they sound. It's interesting. And in my memory, when I'm DJing, I put the ones that don't sound so hot. They don't make it. I feel like this tune would really kill it.
Yeah, I've made a few 7-inches that sound absolutely awful, like just too loud.
I made a lot.
Needles.
Yeah,
right. It's tricky.
Yeah. All right, man. Well, it was great to talk to you again, and I'll send your 2-timer silk jacket over ASAP.
I look forward to that. All right.
Take
I
care
like
of yourself.
salmon. Salmon is my favorite color.
Okay. Inside or out? Both inside? Because you want to do a turquoise inside, salmon outside?
Ooh, wow. I like that. Yes.
Reversible,
that's what
maybe?
I like. Yeah.
Okay.
I really
All right, man.
like that.
All right. Take care of
thanks,
yourself.
Man. See you then.
Bye.
You
Bye.
too. Bye.